Theft is a crime defined by a spectrum. There's minor theft, like stealing a candy bar from a grocery store. There's petty theft, street theft, like house robberies. There's major theft, like the archetypal bank robbery, or subtle, incredulous theft, like the bailout of banks and the 2008 economic crash via taxpayer dollars. As you know, when it comes to retailers, like grocery stores, there's also different kinds of theft. There's external theft, like shoplifting and break-ins. These thefts are the most detectable, and they affect almost every business nationwide, especially chain grocery stores. And there's also a second kind of theft, internal theft. This is a type of conspiratorial theft whereby employees, managers, and staff from within the company steal money or products using their connections and knowledge of the store. For the College Station HEB to excel and maintain its position as a foundational landmark for residents of this great city, an in-depth analysis must be performed to evaluate and apply the minimization of theft to increase profits and provide a safe, consumer-friendly environment, both economically and physically. That is the purpose of this research proposal. The first step in identifying how to reduce theft is taking a close look at the type that is generally easiest to detect, external theft. Currently, HEB College Station has a 5-step protocol for identifying and dealing with a robber at the store. The first step is to identify the theft, which is the responsibility of every employee in the store. The second step is to take note of the time. This will make it easier to identify the theft on the surveillance cameras. The information is then brought to the store supervisor, who will assess the situation and severity of the theft. The supervisor will then check the cameras and gather evidence. Lastly, the thief will be reported to the authorities and prosecuted. This is a fairly common theft protocol. It places the safety of the employees at the forefront, preventing confrontation and potential losses due to lawsuits or conflict that can arise from a brawl. It minimizes the need for an additional degree of protection. Walmart, for instance, is very familiar with shoplifting. In a 2015 Fortune article, Walmart reported that it lost about $3 billion across its stores every year due to theft. To alleviate this burden, Walmart appointed greeters, service team associates whose job is it to greet customers with a smile and promote an aura of safety and comfort for customers, but who more importantly, check customer receipts before they leave to prevent the theft of pricey products like electronics. It's a great idea for Walmart, but after assessing the price distribution of products at HEB College Station and performing surveys on workers, our team has concluded that the current state of external theft at HEB merits no further action. Yes, our surveys indicate that over 60% of respondents stated that they have witnessed a theft at the College Station HEB, but while the large percentage may be alarming, it is also difficult to quantify how severe the thefts were without knowing the product and quantity of products stolen. Interview responses did, however, shed greater light on the magnitude of the theft issue. When asked to what degree theft is an issue at College Station HEB, employees stated the issue was not significant. In the free response section, when surveyors were asked what they recommend would be done to reduce theft, the answers were simply along the lines of, "I have no response," or "just have more eyes on the floor." Slack responses to a Slack threat. The next priority in our research tasks was analyzing the significance of internal theft. Our secondary research shows the devastating impact internal theft can have on U.S. businesses, as it is the cause of roughly 30% of business failures in our country. The national trend for internal theft cost on U.S. businesses is evident through the National Retail Federation's annual reports, which are depicted in this line graph. The trend is clearly going up, and our surveys and interviews narrowed down on the specific impact this type of theft may have on College Station HEB. Our surveys, completed with complete anonymity and a disclaimer that results would be secure, depict that internal theft is not commonplace at College Station HEB. This inevitably rules out the prospect of implementing costly strategies to target this type of theft. Things like increased inventory supervision and implementation of a secret shopper program are monetarily costly and frankly unjustified. Increased punishments, fines, and surveillance for workers is also costly, and these strategies can promote a toxic workplace culture with cascading effects that, once again, are simply not justified. Through careful analysis of these findings, our team's final proposal is to recommend no further action. Now, this presentation is a general overview and conclusion of our research proposal, meant to broadly articulate the information our team gathered and the conclusions that were drawn. For more in-depth information, analysis, statistics, and qualitative data from our research tasks, I highly encourage you to read our full research proposal. Thank you.